KTM News. Cooper Webb and Marvin Musquin deliver a pair of podium finishes for Red Bull KTM at Minneapolis SX 2022. The Red Bull KTM factory racing team came away from round 7 of the AMA Supercross Championship with great momentum as teammates Cooper Webb and Marvin Musquin delivered a pair of podium finishes in Minneapolis. With persistent performances aboard the new KTM 450 SXF Factory Edition, both Webb and Musquin rode calm and collected to navigate their way through a hectic 450 SX main event. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you for your support. Webb was strong from the start as he powered his KTM 450 SXF Factory Edition into a top 5 qualifying position earlier in the day. The defending 450 SX champion had a great start in 450 SX Heat 2, charging into second right out of the gate. He swapped positions inside the top 3 early on, but he put in consistent laps to ultimately secure a strong second in the heat. In the main event, Webb charged out of the gate to secure his first hole shot of the season, and he led the first 7 laps with pressure coming from behind. He lost a couple spots to 4th just before the halfway point, but he maintained a strong pace late in the race to keep the lead group within striking distance. With 4 laps to go, Webb inherited 3rd when another rider went down ahead of him, and he continued to push, overtaking 2nd when the leader crashed out on the white flag lap. Crossing the finish in 2nd, Webb secured his 2nd podium finish of the season with a solid performance in Minnesota. Cooper Webb said, "It's nice to be back up here and back in the fight, a chance at running up front again. I have to give it up to the team, they found some good stuff this week. I'm still not where I want to be, but it was a great night. We got a hole shot, led laps, and a few crashes put me into 2nd, but I'll take it. It's been a rough start to the season and there's light at the end of the tunnel, so we'll take it." Musquin, the 4th place qualifier, got off to a top 10 start in 450 SX Heat 1 and positioned himself into 8th on the opening lap. He quickly moved into 7th and steadily gained positions lap after lap, working his way up to 5th by the midway point. He put in strong laps all the way through the checkers, scoring a top 5 transfer into the main event. In the 450 SX main event, Musquin put his KTM 450 SXF Factory Edition into 6th off the start, and he wasted no time climbing into the top 5. He clicked off consistent laps throughout the race to put himself into a favorable 4th place position heading into the final laps. With the misfortune of the race leader going down, Musquin was able to step into the final podium position with 1 lap to go, and he brought it home to secure his first podium of the season at round 7. Marvin Musquin said, "These podiums don't come easy this year, so I want to enjoy it, even though I'm a little bit disappointed because I was right there and I lost some ground at some point. It took me a while to figure out what to do in the whoops, and I was faster on the rest of the track. It doesn't feel like I got 3rd with the way the race went, but this is racing and the competition is tough, so 3rd tonight is great." Aaron Plessinger had a mid-pack start in 450 SX Heat 1 and he charged his way into the top 5 early in the race. Moving into 4th around the halfway point, he continued to put in a solid performance to finish 4th in the heat. In the 450 SX main event, Plessinger grabbed 7th out of the gate, and he maintained that position for the first 8 laps before dropping back to 8th. In a race of his own for most of the night, Plessinger was able to rally his way back into 7th late in the race. Aaron Plessinger said, "Tonight was a step in the right direction. I had an alright start in the main event and I just felt a little stale the whole race. I couldn't really push forward and I was just kind of riding. A few people got by me and I got by a few people. We made a lot of progress this week, even though my riding isn't showing how good the bike is working. We'll go back to Florida this week, work on myself a little bit, and be back for Dallas." It was a tough start to the 250 SX Eastern Regional Championship for Max Voland, who suffered a race-ending crash on the opening lap of the main event. In his first gate drop of the season, Voland came out strong in 250 SX Heat 1 as he charged his KTM 250 SXF Factory Edition into 5th early on. He moved into 4th on lap 3 and battled back and forth around the top 5 to ultimately secure a 7th place transfer into the main. In the main event, Voland got off to a mid-pack start and he ended up going down in the first turn with multiple riders hitting him while on the ground. Banged up, Voland made the decision to get checked out by the medical staff on site, ending his race before the completion of the first lap. The initial X-ray did not show any broken bones, but Voland plans to get a second opinion when he returns home this week. Next race, February 26th, Arlington, Texas. Thank you for watching us. Please subscribe our OKR Moto YouTube channel. OKR Moto is an KTM authorized dealer and service since year 2003 based in Slovakia. For more KTM related news with international subtitles, please check our playlist. Link is available in the description of this video. Thank you for your support and subscription.